everyone, and welcome to Tales Does Tales, where we here at Tales of Initiative play through Tales from the Yawning Portal with an eldritch twist. I am your GM, Matt. I'm so pleased to be telling this story with our delightfully daring and frighteningly fantastic cast of players, Bun, Haley, Danny, Raz! Nailed it! I spoke you into existence, and
I did
Mark.
it!
You did it! We are all here.
That was kind of funny.
Yeah, perfect timing.
That was really good timing.
Thank
We are
you.
here and ready to get spoopy. It's gonna be good. Y'all excited? Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Excellent.
I'm ready.
You
I got caffeine.
There's caffeine.
We've all loaded up on our
Caffeine.
various energy drinks before the stream. If any energy drink
Bloody.
brands would like to sponsor us and add yourselves to the list of our immense, delightful spawners over there in chat, check them out.
Literally.
Oh my gosh. Already the thinning of the veil.
Verbals beat me to the sponers.
Yes. Speaking of spawners, I want to call attention to Into the AM. I have a new Into the AM shirt that is particularly Tales Does Talesy today. They're having a special
look.
sale where you can get 3 graphic tees for $74 or 6 tees for $139. That's basically buy 2 get 1 free. When it works out the math, the 6th one is even a little bit of a better deal. And by the way, if you add our special Tales discount, that's TALES at checkout, that gets you another 10% off the top. So it's like double savings. Yeah, I don't know if it's supposed to stack with their like sales, but it does. And I already have the shirts. Can't stop me now. Haha.
This is American math, okay?
Yeah.
This is your American math lesson.
It's like Pathfinder. As long as the discounts are of different types, they keep stacking.
Uh-huh. Great.
And that's
We
how
love
you coupon shop, kids.
Heck yeah. Amazing. I'm very excited because got my Tales Does Tales Into the AM shirt. I'm excited for Wednesday when we're going to be playing some Mork Soul again with Conlon leading the charge. And I've got another shirt that's perfect for that game. And yeah, so go check them out. Go check out all of our other sponsors in there, like Day 20, Level 1 Gamers, Buried Without Ceremony, GameStop, all those good ones. Lore Link, the linkage of lore. Yeah. Any other announcements we want to do at the top?
It's the last day of September.
It is the last
It
day of
is.
September. Almost the first day of the best month.
That's spooky.
The spookies. Which means
It's my dog's 4th birthday.
Aw, happy birthday, dog. It
Which
also
means I
means
turned 27 and she turned 28.
Oh, that's fun. You're pretty close.
I know.
I
That's
love
cute.
that. That's cute.
adorable.
It's cute.
Almost being a new month means it's almost time for more Patreon rewards. So if you have not already, go over to Patreon. If you are at our Teller of Tales or our Friend of Tales tiers, we have polls up that you can decide what dice Taylor is going to be using all month. You can decide what some of the players here or what the characters here will be encountering later on in the Hidden Shrine. There's all kinds of stuff. You can help Raz build a spooky haunted house for our Halloween special this year. So
You better go interact with it. If you don't, I'm not going to do it, okay? Go interact with it.
It's up to you. We need at least 1 room in this haunted house, or it's not gonna
I need
happen.
at least one. Or it's not happening.
We're
I'm turning this car around.
We're tearing it down. It's either you need to save the haunted house, or we're gentrifying the whole neighborhood. It's gonna get torn down, and we're gonna put
Oh,
like a
no.
fucking Buc-ee's up instead.
No.
Yeah, a Buc-ee's, okay? You can't let that happen.
Don't let it happen, chat. Get in there.
Let it happen. Get in
I like
there.
Buc-ee's.
Now
I guess if nobody...
the
if
new one
nobody
shot's
does
gonna be a
anything, I
haunted
will do that.
Buc-ee's.
Uh-huh. Yep. I'm gonna make it like a... What's that one that I love? Monster Hearts?
Yes.
Like a Monster Hearts game where a bunch of teenagers are trapped in a Buc-ee's.
That sounds incredible. Oh god, like
Doesn't
a lock-in gone wrong. That sounds
Yeah.
amazing.
Oh Lord.
They're celebrating the grand opening of the Buc-ee's. Yeah.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
What's going
Uh-oh.
down at the Buc-ee's grand opening?
The grand closing.
Buc-ee's, if you would like to sponsor me.
They do have good popcorn mixes. The popcorn bags are really good. Delicious.
Really good.
I got good bathrooms.
Jerky, actually.
They do have good.
I've never been to a Buc-ee's. That's just not a thing over here.
Yeah.
Very cool. It's like a Texas thing that's slowly.
It's slowly spreading out from Texas, like a weird, it's of all the things to spread out from Texas, this is the least bad VD the rest of the U.S. could possibly catch.
That is a fact. And Whataburger.
Whataburger? Yeah.
If you're listening, please come to North Dakota. I'm hungry.
You craving that barbecue chicken sandwich?
Yeah, he's like, I haven't eaten because there's no Whataburger.
That barbecue chicken sandwich is legit good. That thing, I would eat 2 of those before a football game. It was great. It was a good time.
That's fair. Wada Bay is a bay.
Wada Bay. I love that. Yeah.
I love how I have about 4 chains that I need to go email now.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Robertables, you are correct. We started talking about American brands, and Haley's just like, "Fuck this! I'm getting out of here.
I'm leaving." She's like, "I don't know what's happening. These people are weird." What's
I'm
a
gonna
Buc-ee's?
I'm gonna make a cuppa while these people talk about weird.
No.
Nar. While these people talk about
Nar.
weird beaver-oriented gas stations / mega stores. All right.
It's so weird. There's merch.
There is merch. My daughter had a Buc-ee's onesie, or a couple Buc-ee's onesies when she was super little.
No.
I thought it was adorable. My partner hated it so much. Just that buck-tooth beaver face, just like in mega print, repeated all over her tiny little baby body.
This is what I'm saying. It's a problem. We need to get in there. We need to root it out.
We need to figure out what at Buc-ee's is causing them to make this haunted ass merch. Oh,
What is
Buc-ee's
that?
sponsor us. I would love it.
I would love it. That'd be great. That would be.
Speaking of haunted ass shit, trigger warning. This show features elements of cosmic and gothic horror, including body horror, hallucinations, unreliable narrators, sudden appearances of Australians, vile noises, unsettling descriptions, gruesome violence, suffocation, and poison. All of your favorite things. Poison. I also do ridiculous, awful French accents for large sentient crayfish, so there's that too. I don't know if that's gonna make anyone. You do not mess with the Guardian. Get out of here. I splash mud at you. Okay. With all of that said, if that is not your speed, we've got tons of shows over on our YouTube. Go check out our YouTube. We got cool stuff. I don't think any TPK tonight. I'm fairly certain of that. And then we do have our tabletop test kitchen tomorrow. So tune in for that. We do have not Sunset over Vengalia, for Sunset over the Span, as we complete our little like mini campaign of Mork Soul this Wednesday. And then back around at the top, we'll see you next week for a whole new batch of stuff. I think that's everything. With all of that said, channel points. You already know, there's seen like 18 of them redeemed already. Thin the Veil is up. You can thin that. Yep, there goes Mark doing it. Just making your lives worse. Slowly but surely.
We are the purveyors of our own demise.
If you would like things to get a little extra spoopy down here in the poisoned halls of Tomoa-Con, you can spend those channel points. Thin the Veil. Make spooky stuff happen. I'm excited for this Thin the Veil. This one's going to be a little similar to previous eps where we've had like the same thing happen kind of over and over, but with like a roll table for the dungeon. This one is very similar, so I'm eager to see how this goes. Soon, it will go. And with all of that out of the way, let us remind ourselves what happened last time we told our tale. You all ventured into Tir na Nog in order to find the lost city of Tomoa-Con, and in so doing, reclaim the body of the first vampire. A creature. This is just a great idea. A creature known as Tolokes Poplokas. You are trying to find where that creature is, rejuvenate it from whatever hibernation death has claimed it, and bring it back to Papa. You couldn't teleport directly to a presumed location of Tomoa-Con. A, because the city's kind of lost. Don't really know where it is for sure. And then B, Tirnog is covered in magic befuddling fog. So you had to walk like a bunch of weird overland traveling peasants. But in so doing, you met Meander, an Eladrin who helped guide you all the way to the city of Tomoakan and all the way to a pit trap that dumped you down to the bowels of this haunted and spooky and filled with poisoned gas place. You navigated a few rooms. There was like a cave room that was depicting like the origin stories of this place, mixed with little stucco figurines. I forgot to look up what stucco is. I take for granted that I live in Texas where stucco is like a primary building component. I don't know how many other people have that, but yeah, Google stucco. It's a thing we still use. It's cool.
I had to Google it last time.
Yeah.
It is a decorative coating for walls and ceilings, exterior walls, and as a sculptural and artistic material. It's made of aggregates, a binder, and water. So it's like mud.
Yeah, it's basically semi-permanent mud, which is the ultimate irony of it being used in Texas where it's humid AF, and so you'll see like stucco houses that are old and like uncared for, just mildewing down the side and like just turning into green. I digress.
Look, what else did they have?
What else do they have?
Texas has mud, okay?
What? we built our foundations on clay. It's all we have.
All we have is clay.
I mean,
But freaks do though. That's funny.
It does keep houses cool though.
Ah, there we go.
Yeah.
There's the reason. Thank you, Danny.
I think it keeps bugs more away too.
I'm sure there's a good reason. It's just always funny when I see people doing stucco and then it inevitably mildews.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people do it now just because they like the way it looks, but then they don't take care of it. So
Yeah. We
Gotta power wash that shit.
we giga-brained it, and it's just
Power wash it, and you just like erode the house away.
Wipe it off.
blast away entire panels of stucco, which, bringing it back to here, that is kind of what you're seeing, is a lot of stucco along the walls, some of it falling off, sloughing off, especially in these rooms that you've come to recently. You got past this large guardian crayfish speaking this language known as Ulman. You might not know it by that name, though. It is this sort of older language than the common of this world, and there are bits of it that still exist as part of the pidgin that is deep speech. There are common grammars in Ulman as there are in Druidic. There's a lot of loan words from other languages. So you're kind of, through all of your linguistic capabilities, you're piecing together what these creatures are saying. And the Guardian shooed you away, guarding the Kialakalka, I believe, was the name of what you believe to be a massive hermit crab.
egg. We love him.
Egg.
More egg.
Little egg.
Or eggs.
We love our eggs.
They're all eggs.
They're all eggs.
All boulder egg.
Yeah.
If somebody is protecting something, it's an egg.
You then went west. There were 3 doors that you could have chosen from, that the crayfish was allowing you to sort of skirt the edges of that muddy room. And you went west, down into a room that was filled with these little silver trails of light and knocked over pedestals that once held, you would guess, like statuaries and little porcelain like things, trophies of the gods. You then went further along and found a very large statue that you seem to think would tip over if you put too much weight on it. But Winvir was able to fly up and abscond with the 2 obsidian gems that were in its eyes, along with a magical sword, a Makuatil, whose obsidian teeth along its edge have been enchanted to be plant slaying. From there, you went further north.
Did
and
anyone else write down those treasure bits, or should I have? Just
I
asking.
think it's in the campaign.
It was
It's
in
in
the
the
things.
thing.
Cool.
I got the sword.
Beautiful.
So that's in my thing
Excellent. I just
already.
wanted to make sure that I wasn't missing them.
Did you put the
And I wrote
gemstones?
down my little baubles.
Yeah, you got
Just 2
the.
black gemstones.
It was 2 obsidian gemstones, each worth 10 GP. And I think Narkissa.
Also,
Narkissa has that little silver pyramid from the watery room that was making
Yes.
her moonstone glow, apparently coming in
and
contact.
me itch.
And you,
I did not
Saoirse
write down the
Itch-
gemstones because they did not go into the
big bag. Gotcha.
treasure holder.
I got gemstones.
So
Okay.
Windveer's holding those gemstones. Yes, there was a little silver triangular pyramid that seemed to be making Saoirse itch and Windveer specifically itch like over your eye. And then a little bit of itching from Pebble as well. You're not sure what's going on there. But it seemed to be aligned with the old moon god of the people who built this place. And we
Yeah.
ended with you all arriving at a room that looks to be almost completely submerged in water. I'm going to give you the flavor text for this place again. It's just a little reminder of what you are looking at. You have opened the double bronze doors that are tinted blue from oxidation, and inside you see 2 alcoves to the left and right, to the east and the west. I guess west and the east in that order. And then stairways leading down into a short hall, into a cavernous central chamber that is lined with pillars down the middle, and it is flooded. There is a broken, rusted bronze or corroded bronze brazier standing in the middle of the pool with 2 smaller broken urns nearby. And on the east side, you are seeing this like ebbing and flowing silver glow happening. And that is what you see. And I will actually get us onto the map for chat so that everyone can enjoy what is happening after this moment. So you are in this hallway. That star circle on the map is that statue that you saw that you think could have been tilted over if you stood on it. And then we've got the alcoves to the east and the west, which you cannot see much of. And then there is spooky glow and water-filled room. What would you like to do?
Did you say that there was something else we could do with the statue?
You think it would tip over if you climbed up on it, but you avoided doing so because it's like a close, narrow hallway and like it's a heavy statue. You'd think it would tip over and like, ooh, might be dangerous, but
Is it supposed to tip over, or is it wobbling? Because can I check that information?
give me an investigation check.
See,
What was
15.
that? 15. Okay, I thought you said
Six plus 9.
I thought you said 6. I was
Yeah, I did. That's why I didn't say it loud enough, because I was like, that's only on the dice. Let me add.
let me see here.
Let me do some math.
We'll do some math.
The mayor. Forgot to get my shiny rocks out. Speaking of,
Guess those shiny.
I just got mine before when we were doing the intro, because I was like, oh, nice.
I know.
It looks like there are a couple of like scratch marks on like the tray that it's holding along with like the nose. So it's appeared to have tipped over in the past and then been like reset. So maybe while they were constructing the place, it kept getting knocked over or anything. Doesn't seem to have any purpose that you could tell.
Okay, it's not made to fall over.
No, it doesn't look like an intentional thing to have it fall over that you could tell.
Merrick?
Yes, my dear.
Can I tip this over onto you to look underneath? That you catch it to then put it back? You know what I mean? I don't want to break it. I want to look. How
Okay,
heavy
here's
is
the fun
it?
question.
Look.
Does it look?
Wait, yeah, no, I wouldn't have asked that if it looked like it would have just crushed Merrick
It's pretty big.
immediately.
It's pretty big. And to give perspective, when I say it could be tipped
It's gonna
over,
lift it back
it
up
might
before the-
it might feel like I could tip it over like this. About 100 pounds of pressure needs to happen in order to push it over. And we are getting some veil thinnage. So Haley, you're talking right now. Roll me a d10. No. No, how dare you? No.
Oh no, 4.
Arnar.
Arnar.
Arnar. Okay. Roll me a d6 and re-roll any 6s.
Matt, I have a question.
Yes.
Can I turn into a giant riding lizard?
What's the
It's
CR?
under my
Is it
challenge
under your-
rating.
Does it have any
Yeah.
of the speeds that it says no to? I think it's swim and fly speeds are the ones that cares about not doing.
Swim I have.
Swim you have,
I got
okay.
swim with my last. Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
So it's okay.
Cool.
I just can't fly, which is fine.
No
That's
flying
okay,
for you.
D&D. No fly. Okay, cool. Just wanted to
I have the
continue.
skies. Do not worry.
So yes, you can.
One day I will join you in the sky.
Yeah.
One day
One
I will
day.
join you.
And then we can carry our wives.
Narkissa. As you are looking back, like sort of torn between the two rooms, like, are we doing the weird silver light? No, we're back at the statue, and you like look back and you see like the mists in here. Maybe you're seeing them a little bit more clearly now that you have this air bubble spell from Saoirse, so you're not breathing deep of that like strange yuckiness. You see the mists sort of coagulate into like the shape of Keegan's dream form. It's this little like almost bunny looking thing, and it just looks at you, tilts its head, and then just like boop boop boop, like hops off to the east, back towards that watery room. So I'll mark it on the map where you saw that happen. So it sort of materialized right here and then went hopping down this direction to the east.
Wait, so behind the statue?
No, down this corner. So like this way.
Oh. Oh.
So it started off here
Is it just like
and then boop,
Okay.
boop, 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 hopping off that way.
Narkissa now torn between going into the watery room or following that rabbit. Okay, guys, you guys worry about that statue. I'm just gonna take a little peek down here. Don't mind me.
Careful of the guardian.
Oh, you can see. Never mind. It's fine.
And Narkissa's the only one with dark vision in this place, so.
I will go ahead and turn into a giant riding lizard.
Okay.
It's crazy.
Oh.
I gotta step into the next room
Oh my
and then
God.
do it. Because it's a big beast.
Let's see here. Beasts. I don't know if I have a giant lizard. So what I'm gonna do
Yeah,
is
that'll do.
does the giant riding lizard have dark vision?
Yeah, 30 feet.
Okay, then I will do a giant subterranean lizard.
Whoa.
To make sure. That might be a little bit big. I think it's just large, the one you have.
Yeah, it's just a large beast.
Okay.
Yeah,
Appearance.
Large beast, unaligned.
Update. There we
Bolt.
go.
I think it looks kind of like if it was not moving, it would be pond scum. Does that make sense? You know? It's
Yeah.
like one of those, like, if I'm not moving, it looks like it's just a bush of mold and scum.
Let me see if this will work. I haven't tried this before. I'm just going to assign it as representing you, and we'll see
Okay.
if that lets you see like with its stuff. So if I do
its-
represent actor Saoirse, and then boop, boop.
Hey
Can
guys,
you-
we're learning. We're
can you
learning
s-
about Foundry right now.
Can you see it and like control it and stuff?
I could see it. I can control
Hey,
it.
you can control it. Okay, cool.
I don't know if I can see anything particularly.
Yeah, it might still be.
Maybe I fucked everything up by refreshing. I don't know. We'll find out. Okay. Cool. Yeah,
Oh,
I think
gosh.
we're pretty solid.
It's moving
Love it.
Saoirse at the same time. So I'm going to delete the Saoirse token.
Oh, that's delete the Saoirse token.
There you go. So you are a lizard. Boop boop.
A lizard.
A lizard.
A lizard. I
And
like to sploosh in and look around.
Go sploosh in. As you sploosh in, delightful.
I'm gonna slide in, you know, like
No, you're
that
splooshing.
little.
You're splooshing. You said it. I do want to give you a
I
little.
said it.
I want to give you a little bit more flavor text
It's
as
the
you went
tail.
in, because those alcoves look kind of interesting. The alcoves to the east and the west. It looks like each of them
These
contain an old fountain that is cracked and crusted with this like pasty white substance. Around the fountain on the eastern alcove, there's just a bunch of rubbish and like trash heaped around it. The fountain in the western alcove looks to hold some green, scummy water in it. And can you go ahead and give me one of those language checks? I believe your modifier for that +6, yeah. So give me one of them.
That's a natural 20 first roll of the night, baby.
Amazing.
Yes. Set the tone, set the tone.
Set the tone, manifesting.
So as Narkissa, I love this. This party split is about to get wild. As Narkissa heads down to the south, chasing the poison cloud rabbit, Saoirse, you head north, and you hear that like burbling, gurgling sound you had kind of heard when you were back by the door. It sort of intensifies. Like off to the east where that light is glowing. Oh, just enter the domain.
I'm watching, Mike Wazowski.
I'm always watching. Who
Robert, please
treads upon Semanawak?
My tongue flicks out.
Loop.
Slow blink. Can I try to pretend to be just a lizard?
Give me a deception check.
Can I just be a casual riding lizard?
Casual riding
Down
lizard.
here.
Casual massive
Casual.
lizard. Just
Yeah. Just hey, I got caught accidentally in this trap, you know? I'm accidentally down here.
yeah.
Watch this be a natural one.
No, don't manifest that.
Manifest it.
I know.
We're jujuing.
That's
Hold
like,
on.
do it.
Do it.
I have to point out the last time I tried to do this, it ended terribly.
I love it.
Okay. Deception.
Mm-hmm.
Deception.
7 minus 2 is a 5. Hey, I didn't use my inspiration that you gave me last episode.
That's
Can
true.
I use it?
If you really want to, you can. It's up to you.
I think I'll wait.
Okay. This thing is incredible. How far into the room do you get? You're not totally in there. You're sort of like splashing like a long lizard toe into the water there. You're gonna
Yeah, like just splashing the lizard toe in.
Mhm.
Kind of. It goes into the water. The claws like spread out. Find purchase before I have to move my other arm.
and it is
Kind of that slow lizard movement.
that slow lizard movement. And there's like a slow lizard movement, but there's like an intelligence behind your eyes that is just a little too keen. The water in this area, by the way, is about 2 feet deep, and the floor beneath it, like you feel your little lizard claws like clickle scratch against it. It's very slippery. Moving in this area costs 3 feet per foot. In terms, it's
Okay.
like extra difficult terrain.
I do also have spider climb, just to warn you.
Do you have it on you
As
right
this
now?
lizard.
Oh, as the lizard
As
has
the
spider
lizard.
climb. Oh,
The lizard has spider climb.
Well, that's cool. Okay,
We like that.
I
It'll
fucking know.
it'll still
It's so
cost it
cool.
movement, but you are at least a little bit more firmly rooted.
Yeah, I'm just, it's slippery, but I'm trying.
You are something more than your scales would indicate. Why do you tread upon the sacred waters of Semanawak?
Deception. I don't know. I guess in lizard, I would have to be speaking in lizard, huh?
Unless it has other
I wonder if
languages,
it
but
will-
yeah, I think you're stuck in.
I wonder if it
beast.
will understand me. We're gonna try. I'm gonna say in lizard. I guess.
Okay.
Just that I'm looking for a vampire. Like, well, I'm looking for a vampire. There's like a piece of pond scum that floats by, and my like lizard tongue just goes.
You are a disgusting creature. And you just see this sort of like bulbous, kind of like green, silvery purple form start to like undulate its way out of the waters here. And I'll show you what said undulating form kind of looks like right there.
It's so cute.
Stop it! Why does it look like a butthole?
No! Not again!
Honestly, that just looked like a really slobbery toddler to me.
It does also look like a toddler. I cannot.
Slug.
Would you like goldfish?
Like when a toddler really tries to show off their spit for some reason. Like,
Yes.
Mine has reached that phase.
And you're
where it's
like, I don't
Would you
need
like
to
to
see
see
that."
what my food looks like halfway chewed up? No, I wouldn't. Never. Not at all.
No, no thank
Please
you.
put that
I'm
away.
so good.
Like, no, stop. So yeah, this is what you see sort of like blorbling up out of the water. Limited by your form, you failed shape changer. You, I imagine. Weak, unschooled in the ways of proper manifestation. Leave before I drown you in caustic runoff. A death you
Is there-
most assuredly deserve.
I have somehow managed to fully piss this thing off, and I love it so much. I love accidentally pissing everything.
Accidentally pissing off the NPCs.
Right? The
Narkissa-
trees got angry at me.
Narkissa, you can hear something happening back in that room. What would you like to do? Are you continuing on?
having a pause moment. Shit, what would she do? She'd be like, okay, no, I gotta stick with the group because I have a bad habit of wandering off. Do I see like any traces of the rabbit over here, or?
Give me a perception check.
Come on, dice, don't fail me now.
Where is it on the map?
Oh,
Where is it that
The-
I can? Because the vision thing
Oh.
is still not working quite
Yeah.
well.
Yep. So the creature is right over here.
Okay, cool. Love it.
18.
18. You can see like a little bit of like, you don't see the rabbit, but you see like a little bit of like a trail through like the fog of like where it might have been displaced by movement.
Okay. It's like, okay, there's a trail. I can follow. Let's just carefully go back up and make sure everything's okay. Is everything all right up there, or?
Tail swish behind me.
Winnie's got her
Swish.
back to the wall and her feet up against the statue as you come back up the hole with her eyes wide, like, out the way.
Okay, I'm just gonna scoot.
Lyric has definitely answered, no, I cannot necessarily catch this. I could try, but you don't want me to.
No, I as soon as like I realized how big it was, I just shook my head and been like, move along, everyone out the way.
Woof, woof.
Yeah, I want to kick it,
Okay.
push it. Push it, not kick it. That's dumb. I'm pushing it with my back.
I assumed by the kick you were like pushing it with like legs pushing off of the wall.
Yeah.
You gave me a mental picture. Yeah.
Cool. I just
Doing a
making sure that
lever
it wasn't
kinda.
like, yeah, I'm not just gonna go try kicking it with bare feet. That's a dumb
Yeah.
plan.
You were able to like
Leveraging your tiny body.
you were moving people out of the way. So normally there is a dex save to avoid some damage when it comes crashing down. You were able to not do that. And you see behind the statue there is a passageway.
Secret tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
I yelled to Narcissa. Something you didn't find.
Sorry, I got distracted by a poison rabbit.
So, like, when you look at her, she's looking at you like she wants you to be proud, not that she was trying to steal your thunder. Like, she's excited to show you.
Excited clapping. Good job.
That statue
job.
crashes down into the hall, and you see this like tunnel that was behind it stretching out into darkness. What are you trespassers doing? Destroying and defacing this sacred temple. And it is going to blorble slurp its way to like right here.
Sorry, Sisha.
He's so good.
Now.
He's measuring something. I hate that.
Don't mind that.
Arnar.
Pay no attention to the
Arnar.
rules.
Who
Arnar.
closed the door?
Why is it? Oh God.
Can I?
Toddler.
So yeah, now all of you see the the poopy mouth toddler.
Oh.
Let's deal with this giant butthole and then we can go figure it out later.
This giant butthole.
Everyone give me one of those linguistics
My
checks
tail swishes.
real quick.
Yeah, how quickly can I run in there?
Give me a linguistics check real quick just to see how much y'all are understanding of this thing. So Mirik is +4,
14.
Narkissa +6, Pebble +4, and Winnie +7.
18.
Dirty 20.
Nice.
21.
14.
20. Okay. I would say that Mirik is the only one who's just like, what the fuck is this thing saying? Everyone else is keyed in a little bit on this slant of this language. As this thing is just.
I love being keyed in this time. Okay, I do.
Yeah.
I like it.
You're
I like that
included
I know
this
what's
time.
happening.
Look, Mirik's just a
included.
little concerned with why are we fighting a giant slug? What is this thing?
Flee before I inundate you in my awful.
I yell to Mirik, it's threatening us, as they look confused.
Can I?
That's enough for Mirik to be like, okay, we're killing this, right?
Yeah,
Can I?
we're not very
Can I try to
charismatic.
like? Can I try to like get behind it?
If you would like to try and get behind it, we're gonna roll initiative.
I love it.
It's-
Okay, cool.
It seems to be posturing and sort of like you could honestly see it like splorging the like bulk of its mass up into its head to where it sort of just like looks
Yeah.
kind of bulbous. And I will say at that point, Narkissa and Winveer, because I remember you two looking at it specifically. But if anyone else was looking at it, you can interject that you know this or notice this as well. You would sort of recognize this thing as being one of the figures. Oh, Winveer specifically definitely looked at this diorama. One of the figures depicted in that diorama. Remember where it had the sort of like feathered snake god combining blood and ashes to make the 3 platonic humans. And then there were the 4 giants standing around a fire. Inside the fire
They
was
were
the
animal
pimply one.
ones?
Inside the
Yeah,
fire was the pimply one, and then there was this like weird snail slug thing off to the side of the fire. And this thing is looking very reminiscent of that.
That definitely is one of the ones that Pebble was interested in because of the giants. And I would like to interject after Winnie says they're threatening us and be like, well, it says we're trespassing.
Yeah, we know that though.
To be entirely
do know
fair,
that.
our
We knew
entire
that coming
presence
in.
here.
Yeah, but
My
it
tail.
keeps
Can I
asking-
like?
I think it keeps asking why, but
Let's do Sylvan Morse code with my tail. You know.
Talk
That
to
works.
it. And I push Pebble forward.
Talk to it.
oh god,
You could get on
Um,
my back. I like get down. I like hunker down a little bit so that Pebble could mount me if they wanted to.
Yeah, because that goes up to my, like, almost to my chest. I think.
2 feet of water is definitely the shallow end of the swimming pool for Pebble.
Oh god.
That's why I chose the riding wizards, was because it's
thank you.
taller.
It
So we
gives
could
Pebble
be-
inspiration, not in any mechanical way, but just in real life.
In real life. In real life, Danny, here you go.
Just a real life.
Thank
Just
you.
a slip tap on the bum. Here you go,
Yes,
sport. Go get it.
I don't know, because like I've moved the pebble somewhere warm on my body, so I like give it a little pat as I
Aw.
I gotta take care of my egg. Go, Pebble.
Oh, Pebble.
I clap. I'm like, hi, but don't be mad yet.
Why should I give you any time to explain yourselves? Knocking over this statue, slopping about in my palace of wet with your scaly, abominable body.
Well, that's a little mean. But I mean, you did ask, so she just can't answer. You know.
A nod.
Can you answer for her?
We'll look back at their group, and I'm like, yeah.
And I'll lick my eyeball.
Present yourself to the mighty Tekusis Tekotl. Justify your presence before the Lord of Snails.
The Lord of Snails?
The Lord of Snails is this thing's title.
I
I
love
will.
him.
I will make sure that I am balanced, and I will give a low bow and be like, I'm Pebble of Jotunheimer of the Giants, and it's very nice to meet you, Lord of the Snails. I think I saw a diorama of you. You are very important. I know you're a very important person. Now.
Give me a persuasion check
It's a snail. Where's its shell?
with an advantage.
Where's that rude to ask?
Okay. 18.
18.
Not bad.
You are. I'm just gonna. we need to fix Saoirse's wild shapes. You gotta give me a heads up when you're gonna pull a wild shape out your butt. I don't know what's going on.
Sorry. I know. I wasn't even thinking about it, and then we remembered that it was watery, and I was like,
You know.
I feel like this is probably the correct.
Here. What I'm
I
gonna
gotta
do.
draw you more things.
I'm gonna blop you. I'm gonna blop a Saoirse down, and I'm gonna give this Saoirse dark vision.
I love it. Thank you.
Whoop. There we go.
This will do.
Update token, and then let's do
If we just
dark vision, and then appearance 2 and 2. There you go. It's got big old Saoirse. Blap.
I love
There.
it. That'll do.
There we go.
I will make art. I will do
Excellent. I'm excited for it.
Art is
genuinely.
just yeah.
You see,
I can't wait for the deer one.
You see the swell in its body sort of percolate down a little bit to where it doesn't. You're realizing it was maybe about to vomit something, and now it's looking more like it's just like puffed up with pride.
An envoy of the Gigas. Long has your kind been in the shadows of this world. Around at the founding, and then you run away. Late is the hour of your arrival.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was unaware that we were late.
This is hitting my anxiety so bad. I'm like, what are we late to? I don't understand. How are we late?
Just like your
Worse
kind,
nightmare.
head in the clouds or in the dirt, not minding the needs of your fellow court. What do you want from Tekusis Tekotl?
Is that name familiar at all?
Go ahead and make a history check, but it is history or religion.
Yeah.
It is a doozy
Okay.
of a DC.
I'm so sure.
I also need water
It's
to
not
keep
gonna
doing
work.
this absurd voice.
Yes, you do.
Mike
It's hurting.
Wazowski.
Your vocal fry is like hurting my throat.
Always watching.
So I'm not gonna get it. But it's a 7 plus 3, so it's at least like a 10. Like it's nice and mid.
It's mid.
It's not a 1.
Mid.
not a 1.
What I would say. Do you have investigation proficiency?
Not at all.
Okay. This
I am
dude's-
observant,
You are
but I am
observant.
not. I'm
I-
observant, but I am not investigative.
What I would say then is that like the silver that Tekuzdekatl is giving off is very similar to like the silver traces and trails that you were seeing in that previous hallway.
Oh,
So he seems to wander about.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. Love it. Good to know. I wish I could tell that to somebody.
But you do not recognize the name from anything that you've read.
hmm
Can
Later
I-
on, I'll be like,
Yeah.
"Hey, you guys
Fill
know
you
that
in.
snail?"
Right.
This is a long shot because Pebble was not good about paying attention to history things. But can I see if something is maybe pinging in her brain about have like giants that have left
Give me
or like founding something?
he said a word that might tickle you. So give me a history check. History or religion. Either one works.
Might tickle
They're
your
both
pebble.
-2, so
I'll tickle your pebble with some
I'll
lore
tickle your
linkage.
pebble.
that is a 18 or 19. It's 19. -2 17.
17. Tekuzdekatl said Gigas, which at first you were like, what the fudge is that? You're recognizing that word as being like these divine primordial giants that are seen as like both the patrons and the sort of like either celestial or fiendish, depending on attitude, like progenitors of giant kind. So you're maybe thinking that in that diorama, the 4 figures might have been like the Gigas of at least like the elementally aligned giants. Beyond that, you don't know enough more than that, but I think at least at one point you would have heard Gigas growing up as like part of like the giant mythos.
Okay. I'm going to bow again and say, my sincerest apologies for being late. They don't seem to have told, my side of the giants about what happened, really. And I kind of pick up like that he doesn't really like them. I'm like, yeah, you know how they are sometimes, forgetful.
Yes, absentee rulers at best. You were not here
weren't really
for the
around.
rounding up before all of us were imprisoned for our failure. And yet you are here to join us? Are you? Or is there another reason you deigned penetrate the sanctity of our defiled divine coffers?
Solid usage of the word penetrate.
I will put as many horrible words in this thing's mouth as possible. I am also spitting
guy's
on
an asshole.
myself
I love him.
trying to do this voice.
I'm waiting for
I
a
can-
severe usage of the word moist.
I know,
Oh yeah, it's coming. It's brewing.
dude. If
Oh, God.
if Jaina was sitting in front of you right now, I swear, like she would be like,
She'd be enjoying this thoroughly. It'd be the ancient days where
Dilly
you could just hear like a
daddy.
cooey laugh off to the side.
yeah. I love it. Oh my god.
I'm sorry. What do you mean your failure?
You don't know anything about this place, do you?
Not really. You called them absentee rulers. They really were on our side too. They haven't been.
Then
like a very
why
long
are
time.
you here?
We were sent here to find something. But if you're in prison, maybe we could help.
What did you come to find?
A person?
It's like little like sensory eye stalks like tremble, like the equivalent of like a snail like squinting at you and just like reading you.
There are no people here, only gods, dead or imprisoned. So why are you here?
And you hear this like noticeable lurch, like a stomach flipping because it's hungry or something, and it just like there's like there is a little bit of like caustic spittle coming out of its horrible little triangle diamond mouth.
Triangle diamond mouth.
Well, we were told there was someone that I don't think they're dead, but they might be like very old. But I don't know if they're a god.
Well, that intelligent glint in the lizard's eye is just like, well.
There is not a lot of intelligence behind Pebbles.
I'm gonna roll. I'm gonna roll for Takuzi's Decatl. See what.
Kuzi. I'm gonna call him Kuzi.
You're calling him Kuzi? I thought that nickname might be coming
Yeah.
sooner or later.
Yep, Kuzi. Where's my pencil?
If you would deign ask for assistance, I'm going to need more information. Or sacrifice. I am hungry.
Be hungry.
What do you eat?
Anything.
And the body just sort of wobble waggles like a really disgusting version of the caterpillar from Bug's Life.
Is so scary.
Little bits
I love
of this like white chalky substance like splatter off of it into the water, and you see it sort of like hit with a little like dissolving bubbling foam into the shallow waters here.
Oh, I mean, I have some rations, but I don't know if that'll help. Information. I'm gonna turn around and look at the rest of the party. They know. We have information.
Meditation for us to get closer. Is that what...
You're still far back.
Can I? This is such a weird place my brain went to.
I
Can
love
I
how-
roll to lay an egg?
We
to give
why
to the
are you so
snail?
far back? Mirk
Okay.
will move closer.
I was gonna say,
And be like,
I was laughing so hard at not just Pebble and Saoirse Lizard being like the vanguard, but y'all being so
Yeah.
far back and so close to the door that it was just like at any moment it was just like, nah.
We might just leave them in there.
Fine, we'll go through the secret tunnel. Fuck you. Fuck this.
oh. Mirk still doesn't understand what this thing is saying, so she's waiting for
Waiting
whatever
to be
Pebble
informed.
says
Their
to
kiss is
kind of
leading
half
into like
translate.
Narcissus leaning in
Okay.
to translate, just to be like, okay. Just considering she's not really doing anything, she's like, I'll just transfer this to Mirror. Why not?
Do
This is
we
what
still
they're talking
have
about.
that charcoaled lizardkin or whatever the heck it was meat that we had stolen? The troglodyte stuff. There we go.
Oh God, I think so. That was
Excellent.
pre
She's
bag
just
of
gonna-
holding, so
She's going to pull that out. We like smoked it for a while. We cooked it. It was fine.
I
you
It
pull,
was
moved my
already-
backpack to dry, remember?
you pull it out, and it is an indescribable smell.
Sacrifice?
He said he's hungry, real hungry, so would that work?
The body just sort of like twists a little bit and like folds in on itself.
I've not smelled something this foul and putrescent in quite some time. Delicious. I will try it.
Mirk will saddle in past Saoirse and be like, here you go.
If it does not satisfy me, your scaly mouth shall do the trick.
In the little mouth that's been like talking and flapping, just like horrible MC Escher, like just starts to extend back, or not MC Escher. God, who's the dude that drew up the aliens, where everything is vaguely phallic in this horrible way, and it's just like, it just like crinkles back into this wrinkly gap that's just sitting in front of you, waiting for you to shovel this troglodyte meat into it.
As a bit of flavor, when she like sidled by, could I have like climbed that little pillar thingy that's next to us just a little bit?
Just a little bit,
And
yeah,
just been like, here you go.
Yeah,
Just a
you-
little.
some space.
And Pebbles just hanging on.
just geckoing off to the side, and Pebbles like, "Whoa, whoa."
Like I imagine a sudden like grab on.
So yeah, you chuck the meat into the
Yeah.
meat receptacle. It is horrifying, as there is just like a splash, like you threw it into like a water fountain, and you immediately almost feel the sizzling of stomach acid working at it as like the folds wrinkle back up to form this spherical face. Right about that time, because we're in discussion, and that's basically real time it's real time and in character time. So right about now, the poison show rubber, and I'm gonna roll poison damage for the last hour. Everyone's gonna take this except for Narcissa, because you are in an air bubble. Another minimum damage roll, 1 point of poison damage for everybody.
Damn straight.
Oh.
We do love to see it.
You said one?
The body just sort of like gesticulates.
This is reasonably interesting. Hints of rat. Lizard-like, but still human. Delectable.
We thought so too.
This gift is satisfactory.
Would you like another piece? And gets out the last of it, because it's going bad anyways.
Like opens up again.
What can the Lord of Snails do for you?
Mirk will kind of pause and look, and I think we're just looking to pass by you.
Yeah, free passage.
The body just starts turning to face the other direction, and is gonna just slurp its way over to here.
Excellent.
I think we got
Well,
passage.
we have passage, it appears. And we also have what Winnie found. If we wanted to check this out as well, yes?
Always come back.
We can, yes.
Wait, are these wells?
Follow a
on the
poison
side here?
rabbit.
Oh wait, there was another door in here, wasn't there? So there might...
What's your passive
This is
perception,
weird.
Winnie?
Well, passive perception 14.
14. Mhm.
I have blind sight for 10 feet. So.
Yep. As you start to step in, you can step away from where you are on the map currently. That is, let me read that description for you again. This eastern fountain, you could see that there is this like chalky white weird substance in an otherwise like mostly empty basin. It looks like the east and the west alcoves are sort of mirrored and they look like a little bit like fountains. This one looks like it's basically looks like it's kind of like cloudy water, but like nearly dried past the point of being present at all. And there's trash kind of all over the place. As you get close, you do hear the telltale squeaking and shifting of rats. There's definitely like a swarm of rats living in amongst the trash here. So you haven't
Are they
quite
angry,
disturbed them. They what?
Okay.
You haven't.
I
You
said, are
haven't,
they angry?
you haven't drawn their ire yet. Like I'm giving you the warning
Okay.
of like, "Ugh, they're there. I should be careful.
There's rats over there. Is the other room the same?
The other one, what does the other
I
one look
poke
like?
my head in just to see if there's trash on the floor.
There is not trash on the floor, and it looks like it's filled with like scummy water. It's another
Different
sort of
than
like
the other
basin
side?
fountain. Yes. Yeah, this one lacks that like chalky white sort of texture.
I tell Narkissa. Narkissa, one's got chalky white liquid and the other one's got scum water. Do we want any?
Did you get close to the
There's-
western alcove? Did you like fly up to it?
Like, yeah, to look in, yes.
Yeah. When you look in, you just see like two eyes, like bulbous eyes looking at you as there is just this like bullfrog. And it is just like on top of this like squirming pile of tadpoles that are sort of like flopping in and out of the scummy water.
Beautiful babies. And I back up.
I don't think we need any.
I want one.
You can get one later
No, I meant the
from a
water.
reputable breeder.
I don't know what the chalky. The rats weren't in the water though, were they? Like the toad was.
They were on the floor with all of like the mess, the trash.
Yeah. Okay. Let's just leave it. We know what's in the rooms. I give them a thumbs up. Whenever you're ready.
Okay. Do we push
Okay.
forward or through the side passage?
What did the snail guy say again?
You
Nothing.
can enter this way. What is it that you seek? You may have passage any way you wish, but it might not be the fastest way to what you want.
Just tell me.
Swish, swish. I swish, swish over there, I guess.
Narkissa's keeping her voice low and just being like, should we just tell them that we're looking for the vampire?
Actually, I'll come back over here and offer,
Or the
offer for another
champion.
resident to get on my back if they need to. Just be like,
Pebble, are you covered by Saoirse's token, so now you can't move?
Yep.
No, I'm okay.
Okay.
Pebble's
I'm
on
on- I'm on-
Saoirse, so
Yes.
walk on.
Haley doing her fucking platinum trophy, full discovery of the room map, fucking shenanigans over here.
I'm trying so hard not to because I'm supposed to be on Saoirse, but it is bothering me
we can
so
do
bad
that,
that
too.
everything is dark down
I'm
there.
about to do that.
Okay.
I mean,
You- I was about to say,
We're
you
actually
should
gonna
have-
move.
You should have dark
We're
vision
moving
from
forward.
Saoirse and Narkissa that is like purging the room out a
Take-
little bit for you.
Take my reins. You know,
Does anyone
I magically
answer?
appeared with reins.
Does anyone answer Kuzi?
You know what? Screw it. Narcissa's gonna do it. She's like, we're looking for a crypt of a god's champion.
Oh. You're here for Talokas Popolokas. Well,
Just
isn't that interesting? If you'd like, you can go this way to get to him. You'll have to go through the page loading. Hold on, I know the word, but I can't. I'm looking through my fucking
man,
notes.
this sale got really meta.
Where the shit is this?
The struggle be like. Anyway, we're just gonna explore the room just a little bit.
You'll have to go into the tomb of Erakan, god of the flood. I can make a way forward for you.
And you see it like stretch its body out into this like bridge that leads from where it was to over to the stairway going up.
Craziness, and I love it. And we're gonna climb it.
You receive the blessings.
And it's like watching the last human alive from fucking Doctor Who. Like the face is just talking out of its stretched form.
Moisturize me. You have received the blessings of Tekuz Tetekato.
Thank you, great
Um,
lord of snails.
Yes, many thanks.
Is there anywhere else you need to go in this room, Danny?
No. What was
Okay.
bothering me was down here, but I have no reason to go down there, so it's okay. We're good.
Okay.
We'll walk backwards
go.
eventually. We'll just drag a body through 2 feet of water?
Okay.
Question mark?
So hold on. Hold on. This is great. I love this so much. As you walk forward, the lizard you go to walk across Tekuzi's Tecatl, and it's like walking on top of like limp paper, and you just like fall like 12 feet deep water. So
That's-
Pebble and Saoirse the lizard are
Can I-
both bleep, 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 back in this water, and we're gonna roll initiative
try
real
to-
quick.
Okay. That's
Oh shit.
that's so rude. How dare he tricked us? He tweaked us.
Always watching.
Damn it.
How
How
unfortunate.
unfortunate you need to die now. That's
Yeah.
so unfortunate. We were going
unfortunate.
to free you, but now you got to die.
Now
Now you gotta die.
you gotta die.
Gotta die.
You gotta die.
On my
Okay.
initiative tracker, he
Right.
is Kuzi.
Kuzi.
Anyone get a 20 or above?
No. No.
Okay, 15 to 20.
18.
18. Whoop, hold on. 18 for Mirik. What was that for Pebble?
19.
Ooh, 19. Okay.
Well done, Pebble.
I'm very upset right now.
I am very mad.
I'm also
Amazing.
very upset.
Very mad.
I thought we were getting
How dare
somewhere.
you. Any other 15 to 20s? 10 to 15?
10.
Well,
10, 12 for Winnie. Oh no,
So
Narcissa.
good. Look at us go.
Come on,
Narciss-
Kissa.
Narcissa, what'd you get?
7.
7. Hey, not the worst. I, with my fucking Lord of Snails, rolled a 19 on initiative.
You're Lord of
And-
Snails.
And because monsters are the worst and go first in a tie, it will be going first.
but my dexterity's better.
My dexterity's better. No. And so slurps to here, and then slurps to here, and is going to. You see that body like just a spray of troglodyte infused stomach acid is going to spray out. I need Mirik and Narkissa to
Ew.
both make dexterity saving throws.
This thing's gonna die.
Could
A very painful
Um,
death.
could I have the snail guy roll Constitution saving throw?
Ooh, yes. Well, technically, you're deeper. You're not within 5 feet of him. You are like 15 feet at the bottom of this little secret moat.
If I have fallen into the water, I don't have a torch anymore.
Oh, that's right. Let's get rid of this torch.
That's okay, because I can see it's gonna be okay.
No more torchlight. There we go.
Except I can't see anymore.
I mean, you can still see because Takuzi,
Oh, 'cause of-
Kuzi glows. Kuzi's a little glowworm
yeah,
moving
we
around in here.
pointed the
Oh
torch
man,
and
target practice!
So I'm like, okay,
Oh
cool.
man.
Excellent. Okay, what were the dex saves from Mirik and Narkissa?
18.
16.
Okay. Both of you succeed.
Why
so
didn't
you-
we get a dexterity saving throw? Freaking rude. Falling through the snail.
Because you didn't know. You didn't know. You fell for his evil trickery. So instead of 17 points of acid damage, you will take 8 points of acid damage each.
Yeah.
And then that is his action, and he is going to. What's this movement speed? Oh gosh, he's so. Why is this thing so fast? So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You just see him slurp, and just like submerge into the water on that side of the room. So he is not totally invisible. I will make him invisible on the map just because that's kind of fun. But you can still see his glow, like you can still see kind of where he's coming from. But he is slurped down into this like horrible, awful, like murky liquid that is in here. And
Delicious.
that is gonna bring us to Pebble. Pebble,
I'm right
you-
there. I'm huge. It's okay.
what's your Constitution score?
+1, 12.
Okay. So you're not the worst part of drowning is not happening. So this is a round of like you did not know to like breathe in. So you were just out of breath, having a bad time. What would you like to do?
I would like to get to the top of the water so I can breathe.
Okay. What's your movement speed?
35.
35. So you are just able with your full movement to like break the surface to like breathe in. So you are not choking and dying, but you are wet. And there's an amount of like I'm gonna reference something everyone's gonna hate. Remember that trigger warning for disgusting references early on? You ever feel the water in your dog's bowl after it's like after they've had like a good amount of
Slimy.
slurping happening? Like it's still water, but it's not. But that's what you're experiencing.
Very slobbery.
You're covered in that. You're covered in dog bowl water.
You're gross.
And judging by Takuzi's appearance, it is not spit. It is
Wow.
mucus.
I think
How do
Saoirse
you
already
feel
felt
in
that way
my
on the outside,
moist
but
domain?
There's moist. There it is. There it is, Mark.
What would you like
For
to do?
you.
I
What
saw
would,
it.
what would you like to do, Daddy?
I take it back. You're not a great lord. You suck. I will try to get on. Is there any way I can climb on something to get out of?
You can absolutely as you swim up, you notice that like that so there's 2 feet of water on top of like what is clearly like a more permanent like floor here, and that you just like went into like a moat area that's 10 feet deep, so 12 feet of water total. So you are able to like work your way up onto there. It does cost you, so it's basically like standing up from prone, which would cost you half of your movement. So it's going to be a dash action, And then because it costs like 3 feet per movement, because like you try to grab and it's just slime and mud and just awful. Like you are like having to like take a breath and basically like shoulder barrel roll your tiny self up onto the stonework and then stand up, and you're just covered in mud, slime, and wet.
Oh, jeez. Okay. This is horrible. Horrible.
I've got
How much?
Pebble, I've got this.
How much movement do I have after that?
After that, so it would have been 15 feet, but it's 3. That is the dash action. That's a dash action to do.
Oh, that's the whole thing. Okay.
Because by like it's half of your movement, so that would be 15 feet, but it costs 3 feet per foot on that surface, so it's 45 feet of movement just to stand, like crawl up. So yeah, it's genuinely a horrible place to fight.
I'm just gonna use my free action to cuss him out in giant, and that'll be it.
That'll be all.
Up through the like from under the water, you hear like burbling. The tiny geek is capable of slaying the Lord of Snails. This voice is getting worse by the minute. Save us, Mirik. You're up.
That's okay, because I am above the water.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I can do? I have this lovely 10-foot sphere of shatter that I can put on whatever light source this is.
Yep. Yep. Amazing. So Constitution save for
Constitution save.
for this big guy, this goober. Doobie-doobie-doo. We're gonna use the Raven and Riddle chonk. Go check out our spawners in chat, Raven and Riddle, for amazing handmade dice. That's cock dice. It is a chunk though, so it barely fits in my dice tray. Constitution save, right?
Correct.
That's just gonna be a 12.
That does not make it. Let's see. 4. We like these numbers. These are not rookie numbers. Let's see. That's
Trying to make sure.
7.
Yeah. So you could have put it there.
14,
Yeah.
18, 20.
20. So 20 points of damage. Nice.
Correct.
Ow. Alrighty.
Stop insulting my wife. I don't know what you're saying, but it sounded insulting.
You see this like splash of mucousy water that flies up onto the walls and starts dribbling down.
And then we've got movement, so
Mm-hmm.
we'll go right here. You know what? We'll even stand right next to Narcissa, so like, just
Nice.
in case.
And that was only 10 feet of movement, so you are not moving too quick.
No,
Because remember, it is 3 feet per
No.
foot.
that's about all I could probably do anyways.
Okay. Alrighty. From there, we are going to go to Winveer's turn.
Alright,
Least
so I got
reacting, sorry.
yeah, I got distracted by the lizard.
I showed
I
what the lizard looks like.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
And so I got distracted. So Winnie
D&D.
is going to look at Pebble and be like, "You got this." She's going to cast Enlarge on Pebble.
Oh, amazing.
So cute. I love it.
And so
So Pebble's
Yeah.
medium-sized, right?
Pebble's now medium sized. So
Nailed
they're
it.
now
I'm not going to change. I'll change
my
the
God.
token. I'll change the token.
change it a
I'm a
little
normal
bit.
sized person.
Yes. But you also
That's
get an
weird.
extra D4 on all your damages.
Ooh.
Because your weapon doubled in size also.
Sorry, I watched it on the one that's for stream and just seeing like it's just so creepy.
Look at my wife!
She's big.
Oh, that's weird.
Don't mind me,
You've been
just
in big and-
trembling in fear of your average-sized geek.
Stop! Don't be mean.
He's a dick.
Yeah, he's a dick. And then I'm going to fly over. Fuck. I'm gonna fly here. For now.
Okay.
And wait, does anyone? Someone who two people took a hit before. Who were they? Was that Narkissa and Merrick?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Who has who's squishier to begin with?
I think Narkissa's
I would
squishier.
know. I'd know.
You would know.
I think technically Narkissa, but Mirek has gone down more often. As I think kind of the
down
truth
more
of
often
it.
as a
They're
whole
crazy.
because she's
Yeah.
a little.
All right. I think I'll do a bonus action healing word as well. Wait, no, I can't because it's a spell. Damn it! I forgot about that.
Yep.
Yeah. Damn it. Never mind. Ignore me.
But
I'd
hey.
say I'd heal you if I could, and I cough a little bit.
Good on catching yourself though. That was very good.
Sorry. And then I bonus action hide.
Can't do that. No. You're not a rogue. There are 2 rogue levels in the okay, cool. That's gonna bring us to Saoirse's turn.
I want to climb up that pillar that's right next to me.
Yes, you can absolutely do that. And I will. What is your Constitution score?
As the lizard or
As the lizard, yeah.
as the me? Okay.
As the
My
lizard.
score is 13.
13. Okay, so +1.
Plus
I need to look at the underwater rules. I had this and then I forgot to pull them up. Because you also did not get a breath, so you are on your rounds of breath left. So I think you have 2 rounds.
Okay.
But you are you wanting to climb out of the water, or are you wanting to go? You see the source of the shimmering glow. You see Takuzi down in the water with you.
In the water with me.
Yes. He's around the corner, so you'd have to commit to staying underwater, or I guess you could swim up and then swim back down.
That's true. I guess I'll swim up enough to poke my head up and
Mhm.
see what everybody's doing and gather the situation.
Yep.
And then how far away is it from me? I can't see it.
Yeah, I turned him invisible just to because of the mucky muck.
Just yeah.
But you can get to him. So you were 10 feet down, so it's 5, 10, you poke your snoot out, or really 15, poke your snoot out. So it's 15 to get the breath, and you could have done that going to this corner right here, and you would
cool.
see him straight ahead. He's right there.
Okay. I give him a munch.
I'll uninvisible him. So you'd have to get a breath, come back down. Wait, is your
Yeah.
only attack a bite?
Yeah.
Okay, so you'd
That'd be
basically you'd be putting yourself right back into rounds of breath left, but you could absolutely
Yeah.
attempt this.
I will do it. I've
Okay.
got to do it. It's gotta
Amazing.
happen. A munch.
The mounch.
The munch. Okay. 15.
15, I think, is gonna hit. Yes, it'll hit.
No. I love it. Where's my D8 now? I should really start prepping these things. I don't think about them. This is the problem, Matt. I don't think about what I'm gonna do. I
Yep.
just have
You
to
just do. You just go.
just go. And then I'm like, oh, I'm not prepared. 7 plus 2 is 9.
Okay.
9 points of damage.
9 points of damage.
Do you like what you taste? It'll be the last thing in this world.
Stick my tongue out at him.
Yep. By the way, as you stick your tongue out, your tongue is sizzling. It feels like you are in spicy
Sizzling?
juice. It's this is very uncomfortable feeling in this water.
Can I get that Constitution saving throw from him now? Because he's
Ooh.
in my in 5 feet?
He has to start his turn, right? So when it comes back around to
does
his
he?
turn, it will. I think it's start of turn or when they enter.
I think so.
You can use your reaction.
I think you're right, but I'm gonna look at it. Continue. Do I have enough movement to go back up for water or for water?
What's your movement
For air.
speed? What's your swim speed?
30 total.
30 total. 15, 10. You'd be able to like get just below the surface, but not quite, because you're having to like go back down to like commit to attacking him.
Okay. Can I hide
You not from him.
in
No.
the murk?
No, because he's in the murk too. You're the.
And he's glowy.
Yeah, he's glowy
fine.
and just like shining at you like. You're just... Oh man. Oh,
You can use your reaction to deal 1d4 necrotic damage to one creature you can see when it moves into a space within 10 feet of you or starts its turn there. So however you want to...
yes. So
So
it'll
either way,
once it
on their
starts its
turn.
turn. Yeah, it's always on their
Okay,
turn.
cool.
Um,
Perfect. Love it.
I will.
I'm confused about everything.
I looked up the rule for suffocating, and we'll just roll with it when we get there.
Roll with it, it's fine.
We'll roll with it. So that was Saoirse's turn. Narkissa.
I'll disengage them.
I'll disengage.
I'll just disengage.
All right.
Sure.
For funsies.
For funsies. Narkissa, you're up.
For funsies.
I'm just gonna kind of move to get into a better angle. Token, why aren't you moving?
Okay.
I'm basically diagonal from Mirik. I don't know if my token's ever gonna move.
Okay.
So,
you,
oh
like, going
nope,
to-
I lost connection.
Are you-
Oh,
Oh, that's what's happening. The
yeah,
internet.
right there.
Right there.
There we go. Yeah.
Amazing.
Pulling out the
Because
crossbow.
You pull out the crossbow. I'm gonna and right into the moat that runs along the sides of this room. So you are now
Oh,
10
bitch.
feet underwater. What's your constitution modifier?
My constitution
Do the-
modifier is 12.
Okay, so
Do
you
the
Oh,
columns
no.
mark? Do the columns mark the like kind of safe area you could stand in?
as you see
That's what I'm
Narkissa
thinking.
plunge in,
Oh.
Saoirse, you do see sort of like the wall running down the side of this murkiness. Basically, yeah,
Yeah.
kinda.
Okay, I love it. Cool. I'm the only one that knows that, but I love it.
Oh well.
I love it so much.
Guess what? Still shooting.
Yep. Okay. I just
Underwater
had
shot.
Underwater Combat pulled up, and then I closed it because I'm a dummy. I think it's first range increment, and because it's a crossbow, I think you're good. So go ahead and make that
Yep.
shot. It is not a disadvantage.
Okay, that's going to be clickety click 23.
23 will hit. Incredible.
All right, and I think Saoirse is within 5 feet, so I get my sneak
You
attack.
get your sneak attack. Yes.
Okay. Let's
But I'm
see.
not
All right,
engaged. 'cause I
calculating.
disengaged. You know, it's fine.
You are you use disengage, but you didn't move away. So
I know. It's funny.
All right, 7, 12,
Just wanted to say it.
18,
18 points of damage. All
Nope.
right.
21. I forgot to calculate the +3.
All right, 21. Ow! And it's like worse underwater. It's just like reverberating in your skull. Anything else you would like to do?
Bonus action Void Shroud.
Void Shroud gets some temp HP. Okay, excellent.
Yep.
Okay, I
All right.
so love not just two of you at the start, but now one more of you now fell into the moat. I am dying.
He's evil. This man is evil.
This is the greatest.
This man is evil.
Alrighty, are you good? All good? How many temp HP did you get?
I got 9.
9. Pretty solid. You'll live forever.
Yeah.
I am going to see if Jacuzzi Zicotl gets his spit acid thingy back. He doesn't, but that's okay. We're just gonna do some multi-attacks. This is amazing. This is going to oh, this is so interesting. It is going to slap whatchamacalls it, Saoirse first. It's gonna slap the lizard.
Whatchamacalls it.
Whatchamacalls it's gonna slap the lizard.
Okay, slap the lizard.
Slap the
That
lizard.
sounds like a terrible.
Sounds like a great drinking
that
game.
sounds so bad.
Billy is
Slap the
having
lizard.
nightmarish flashbacks of slap the bag at Gen Con right now. There's a 21 to
Oh, I
hit.
bet. Oh yeah, that hits.
That is going to be 13 points of bludgeoning damage.
Cool.
You still up?
Still up. We're still good.
Okay. Ooh, start of its turn.
I got 20. I rolled for my hit points for the lizard. And I
Oh,
have
nice.
20.
Cool.
So
Start of its turn.
You
I owe
said it
you a
was-
con save, right?
yes.
14 on the con save.
Let me see what my. Yes.
It'll just be
Oh,
your
it's
druid.
14.
Ah,
Literally.
So no damage as you
Literally. 14.
use your
Okay,
reaction, and like the water gets a little bit cloudy from the spores. But you've used your reaction, so now when it just like schlorble blorbles over to there to get within 10 feet of Narkissa, and Narkissa, you see like it's like slug body on land was like horrible and had this whole like, you know, that kind of undulating move. In liquid, it's if anything worse because all these little like tendrils like start moving it around in this horrible like corpusculent glowy mermaid dance, and one of them like reaches out and is just trying to pseudopod slap you. Gonna give you a little pseudopod, and that's an 8 to hit, so that's not going to hit.
Nope.
Bummer. But it is
How much
going to
damage
just
Did you say it was?
it was 13 points
I
of
forgot to
bludgeoning.
write it down. Thank you. Sorry. Continue.
And it is going to just blorble all the way down to the bottom. So it is at the bottom of the water. Pebble, it is your turn.
Okay, can I? Is it too murky to see where the moat is?
Now that you have some awareness, you could try and like get up to like move carefully and try and examine where the edge is.
I'm just gonna hold my breath, run as far as I can, and then if my foot hits the moat, I'm just gonna go in.
Okay. You are holding your breath, and go ahead and move on the map, and I'll let you know when you fall, or if you fall.
Okay. I'm gonna try to get into as close as I can to this guy. I know he's underneath somewhere.
So you go there, and like you can see like the source of the glow coming up from the bottom, but he is down. Like you can see that this is indeed like the edge, basically.
Okay. So I'm still on an edge.
Yep, you're still up.
How? I just went 5, 10? No, 5, 10.
Yes, but because of
Uh.
the rough terrain, that's 30 feet of movement.
That's... Yeah.
Now, if you wanted to take a
Um.
dive, you could just, and appropriate for a pebble, sink. Like if you want to just go down there, I would
Yeah.
give you that.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna... Okay, now that I know that, I'm gonna take another breath, and then I'm gonna jump in.
Okay. And now that you've taken a breath, you have minutes. So as long as you've got a breath in your lungs, you've got a lot of time. So you are down there. You sort of sink down, and then are you trying to punch this dude?
Is he within... Is he within 5 feet of me now?
If you let yourself sink, you could get to within 5 feet of him.
Okay. Then, actually, when I get within 10 feet, I'm going to use my key point to summon my astral arms.
Excellent. Is this a con save?
Dex save.
Dex save. Oh, he's great at those. 8.
Yep, that fails. So he takes 2d4 damage, and he's
Is he knocked prone?
he is knocked.
Oh, it's back from you, maybe. I can't remember. What is it?
Oh no, he takes the force damage.
Okay, cool.
That's 5.
5 points of damage. Still good.
That was my bonus action. So for my action, I am going to use my meteor hammer to hit this guy.
Okay. It'll be at disadvantage because it's underwater. Yeah.
Did you also add a D4 for the enlarge spell for that last damage?
It wouldn't affect that. The astral arms wouldn't be
doesn't-
buffed by it, but it would be from your weapons. Because the astral arms isn't bigger. I mean, technically, yes, the astral arms is bigger, but it's an effect, not a weapon. Don't. I see you. I see that look. I appreciate it. No.
In fact, weapon.
With disadvantage, I still rolled a 13, so that is 21.
That'll hit. Yeah. Damn.
Actually 22.
Still hits.
Because I have a +9.
Now this will do the added D4 for being enlarged. So just like you're sort of like dragging the meteor hammer through the water, bopping him right in the tentacly face.
So
Right
that
in his butthole.
is 12,
Right in his butthole
13,
mouth.
14. Plus I will be using, just because I'm mad that he keeps insulting giants, strike of the giants. So that is an extra d6. That's just for 2. It needs to make a strength saving throw.
So is that 16 total bludgeoning damage?
Yes.
Is your meteor
Actually,
hammer?
before he does that,
What?
sorry. Yeah, before he does that, I'm also gonna smite him.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I see how it is.
Casual, just smite him.
He's not any of the creature types that are relevant, but absolutely you could jump on him with a little bit extra. So it's 16 bludgeoning damage, and then whatever this radiant is about to be.
Damn it, roll low. 3.
3. Okay.
Yeah, and then he needs to make the strike saving.
And is your meteor hammer magic? I forget.
Yes.
Ah, fudge! It's gonna take all of that then. He has resistance to non-magical bludgeoning. Strength save. 21 on the strength save.
Okay, that passes.
You've tickled my belly. I look forward to you doing the same thing from the inside.
I will just give him, with all of my arms, just the bird.
The mega finger. All
Yeah.
6.
No.
Haley looks genuinely distressed. I feel like Haley's met this guy before and it's just bringing back really bad memories of a horrible bar. Just like, no, this guy needs to go. Don't. Just don't. Mirik.
I'm very excited for him to be
Okay.
dead.
Before Mirik does anything,
Mm-hmm.
she yells out, "Swim away now," to her wives, who can hopefully hear her under the water, and then casts web
Oh, okay.
to restrain this guy where he is.
Okay.
I have checked. It says nothing about being underwater as long as it can anchor to something.
Yeah, no, that's valid. What's the area for web?
20 feet.
20 feet.
It is a 20 feet cube.
Oh gosh,
Uh-oh.
this is gonna get a lot of. So what I'll say is really you can just like. This is gonna junk up a lot of space. Holy shit.
Does it say up to? Can you choose the
Yeah,
size?
can you choose less or?
Let me see.
If the word's up to, that means
The
it's
web fills a
negotiable.
20-foot cube.
Nope.
From that point, we're
Nope.
right.
Nope, it just explodes.
Nope.
Love it.
It's just get fucked. Oh darn it! It's
Am I
it's
caught in the
diagonal.
web?
Oh, hold on. I'm
Is-
drawing it
This is
out.
my,
Oh
this
no.
is my biggest
trying to
fear.
draw.
Winnie's
It's the
biggest
dexterity.
fear.
You're fine.
There we
You
go.
can get out of it.
Oh my gosh, this is amazing. So is that good right there? I would say that could reasonably work.
That's good right there. She's looking mostly to anchor in that space, but it does like catch up
So
decently high up.
yeah, Pebble and Winnie are 100% gonna need to make dexterity saves here.
Now the question is, how deep down is he in the water?
All the way.
Okay, so how many feet is that?
So that's it's 12 feet below surface, so it's 10 feet from surface level of the like platform. So then it's gonna cover
Okay,
the other
so-
10 feet up, right?
Yeah, so 20
Is
feet.
Winnie
make
high
it to
enough
me.
to?
No.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
gonna say Winnie's not high enough. No.
She was trying to like angle downwards
Yeah.
and be like,
I would say it's on a diagonal going up because
I'm
the
saying-
floor doesn't go that far down.
Yeah.
Down there.
yeah.
I'll say that like
And I got a natural 1.
so you are restrained.
Oh no!
I got a 26.
This is your fear. Oh no. My wife, you betrayed me.
My
Amazing.
wings are stuck and I'm about to just have like my eyes are just wide and I'm like frozen.
What Pebble? What did you get?
26.
26. Okay, so
Oh,
you're
yeah,
good.
okay, you're
But
good.
does it make the area rough terrain?
It does.
This is god awful for everyone. This is the worst.
She's literally just trying to hold this thing down and be
Holy
like, stop
shit,
moving.
This is terrible. It failed. I will say though that as it fails, like the spider web is all over it, and it's just like, gossamer threads. Not since the last age of shadow have I been clothed in such silky things. It doesn't give a shit about web. It's too slimy. Oh.
That's
He's
so
just
sad.
trying to anchor it down.
That was a good attempt. Hey,
I was like, stop moving. I hate you.
sometimes this happens. It's just rubbing its body all over the
This
web.
is her
It's
first
just
time
like,
using
oh,
web too,
yeah.
so she's like, this might work.
Oh, amazing.
She's not cast this before. She's not used to this particular spell.
She's throwing this spell away after this.
I love this so much. Windmere, it is your turn and you are restrained.
What can I do?
You can still
Strength check.
I actually you could make a strength check or athletics or acrobatics, I believe. Does the spell specify it has to be a specific kind of thing to get out?
It just says a creature restrained can use its action to make a strength check against. So it just says strength check.
Strength check. Yeah, so it can't use acrobatics or athletics. So strength check to try and escape with your action. I will say if you're torn on like, oh, but I wanted to attack, you've got no line of sight on this thing. It's down in a moat.
yeah.
Like you know where he is because
Yeah.
of the glow, but you got no shot.
That's okay. I'm concentrating right now on Pebbles and Large, so I'm
Yep.
just like trying to.
Oh, that's
I just want to get free of this web.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do a strength check, and I wrap myself further in the web.
I love it.
Did
I
you
will-
not one again?
I will add
No,
the
nah.
concentrating.
I got a 6.
Okay.
Okay.
-2, so
Yeah.
4. So I mean, I'm not.
Poor
I don't-
bean.
wait, sorry. Was that a saving throw?
No, just check.
No.
Strength.
It's
Check.
just a check. Yep. Yep.
Okay. All right.
I'm wrapped up.
Please don't be mad at me.
Concentration.
Please don't be mad at me when I adjudicate these next 2 turns.
Oh my god. We will be mad at you, but we still love you, okay?
Okay, you can be mad, but as long as you still
Oh.
love me.
Yeah.
It is Saoirse's turn,
Yep.
and Saoirse drops to 0 hit points, and just
Why?
because you only have
Food.
one round of breath, which you used last
yeah.
round biting him.
That's fair. That's valid. That
So,
stands up.
I-
0
I'm-
hit points, and I turn into.
Yep. And it is because it's not a damage effect. It's not like a wild shape bounce into Saoirse form, full HP of Saoirse. It is you, the person, Saoirse, have run out of breath and are at 0 HP, floating in the water, having a bad time.
That's wild. That's
So-
crazy. Okay.
I've got your normal token on there.
Love it.
You don't make a death save because those are simultaneous actions at the start of turn. So,
Okay. Cool.
and then I will just say,
And.
yep.
What? Okay.
I will say that Narkissa, the same thing happens because you also only have 1 round of Constitution, and you spent your last round shooting him.
Oh, okay.
So you are at 0 HP.
I
I thought that I had 1 round and then it would be my turn and I could go up and get air.
Yeah.
Sadly,
But
no.
that's okay.
It's because it happened mid-turn. It's weird timing, and I'm just gonna say that start of turn,
Yeah.
you're at 0. But again, simultaneous, no death save. You're just floating. Your temp HP are still there.
Am I floating face up?
Y'all are floating in the water, so you're in buoyancy, stable state wherever you are.
Okay. Okay.
And
we can still see them. That's
you can
good.
still see them. They're not
That good.
they're not coming up for free, but they're also not sinking for
Thank
worse.
God for the dog bowl water.
Yeah. Increases the buoyancy level a little bit here. There's more salinity here. Let's not unpack that too much. And I
feel
will
like
say
there's definitely a big slurpy noise in the water, like as Saoirse's body shape changes, so she's taking up less space, and the water like claps back in.
and all of you would know this, all of you would know how like suffocating affects like the meta of what's going on. While you are at 0 hit points from suffocation, you are dying and you cannot regain hit points or be stabilized. So even if you succeed though death saves and you get to 3 successes, you can't be stable. So you're basically just rolling death saves forever until you roll the 3 ones that you need to die. Until you are
Yeah.
somewhere where you can breathe again. Okay. This is
Wait, what did the thing on Bun do for? Is that just for poison?
What?
Air bubble.
Yeah.
Air bubble?
You
Yeah.
literally have air
Narcissa
bubble.
has an air bubble.
Narcissa
Narcissa's fucking fine. Shut up.
Narcissa's fucking
Narcissa is
fine.
good.
Yeah.
Okay.
You tried to scare us and was like, yeah, guess what? You're gonna die.
I knew
Air
that.
bubble.
I had it in my mind.
You weren't
Air
gonna die
bubble.
anyways.
I had it in my
You
mind
were
for the
within
poison,
gravity.
but I forgot about it for like this. This is another part
I
that air
have-
bubble is important.
Such a big brain.
Big
My brain
brain.
is massive, okay?
Where's it gone
It's
now?
so wrinkly.
Is it concentration?
No, it's not. It's 24 hours.
No, it's
spell.
not.
Oh,
Yeah, it's just an
Okay,
effect.
okay.
Yeah.
beautiful, beautiful.
So, Narcissa, you have a turn.
I feel so smart
Awesome.
now, guys. I feel so
Man, you really just 40 chest this entire game.
Incredible.
four-dimensional thinking, guys.
Woo!
All right, so I'm getting that crossbow
Brother.
ready.
That's amazing. Narcissa,
There
slay,
we go.
slay queen.
All right, let's fuck this guy up.
Do it. Shoot
Let's
him.
go.
All right, so that's gonna be a 17 to hit,
17 to hit will hit. And Pebble's
right.
there.
and
so,
I get sneak attack. Yep.
Is it within 5 feet? I hate to do it, but I'm gonna do
I
it.
thought it was just engage.
I think it's
I
within
thought it
5
was just
feet.
engaged.
Yeah, it's got to be within 5 feet. This
Well,
reach weapons are
we
great,
had said Pebble was able to get within 5 feet.
but Pebble
because they were
says
able to meet
specifically
us.
that you stopped to do
Okay.
arms and
Because
your
my reach is.
range is 10 feet for stuff.
Okay.
So you were taking the gamble of
Sorry.
staying further back. So still damage, just no sneak attack.
All right, that's gonna be 9 points, and Narcissa's
That's
just
okay,
gonna
'cause that
signal
means
to.
you're closer to the surface to get out of this web.
Yes. 9
And it
points.
gives you
gonna
something
be-
to climb up.
Yeah.
And are you staying put? You can, because you got air bubble. You're good.
Yeah. I know. I can actually go further down.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
What would you like to do?
Let's see. My bonus action hide like in the water.
Not from him, no, because like he can just see you. There's nothing occluding his vision to you.
Not even if I moved
Mm-mm.
by a
You-
pillar.
You would have to, if you were moving by the pillars are up. The pillars are up there on the surface. They're not in the moat. There's nothing in the moat to block line of sight.
Damn it.
So you'd have to get out.
You'd have to get out of the water.
Web does lightly obscure terrain.
You have to be heavily obscured to hide.
You have... Got it. Okay. I was gonna be like, maybe.
Nope.
Nope,
Good.
no.
Good option. Good sell. I like it. We're getting there.
We're trying.
We're trying.
I'll wash Winnie's feet off in the water, and we'll make it nice and opaque.
Just make a giant dirt cloud. Yeah.
All right. Just gonna get just a little more distance. So I'm moving over here.
And that provokes an attack
Okay,
of
token
opportunity.
is moving. Oh, it does? Then
Yes,
I'll
10
just
foot
stay
reach.
put.
Oh, you.
Uh,
But I wanted to play with my toys.
Get
No.
back over here, you
You just tried to
tasty
kill me.
morsel.
You get nothing. You tried to kill me. You get nothing,
You get
and you will
nothing.
like it.
Fine. Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
I will carve out of my mucus a watery grave for each of you. I will delight as your skin boils and sloughs off your bones.
I'll see if I recharge my acid breath. I do not.
And he's restrained as well.
He's slippery, slimy,
No.
spider climby
Oh,
dude, so he just like
yeah.
He does not. Yeah.
slurps out of it. So
That's
he is
okay.
going to he is going
I've
to
got you, Winnie. Don't worry.
who does he like least? Pebble or Narkissa? Narkissa's planking him. He's gonna go Narkissa. Pseudopod!
Fight me, loser. Fight me, loser.
Fight me, loser. That's a 15 to hit.
That meets.
Yes! Most excellent. Did you know that all of my pseudopods
meets?
have taste sensors?
Hold on. It meets.
She's under the water. She's further than 5 feet away from you.
She's I was like, no, she's in my foot. She's
no dragon wings. You keep your dragon wings to yourself.
You're too far from me, my wife.
My wife, no.
Put that away.
Do you need me to come up? Because I realized I could have just fucking bonus action disengaged and just gone up.
Did you know that all of my pseudopods have taste buds on them? You are delicious.
Ew.
Dude, it's
Terrifying.
13 points of bludgeoning damage. And yeah, he's gonna attack you again because he doesn't like getting planked.
What?
He hasn't seen the worst of what Pebble can do, so but he has seen what you could do with sneak attack and does not like it. That is a 22 to hit. Get there.
Ow.
That is going to be less damage. 12 points of bludgeoning damage on that one.
Haha, still up.
Damn it!
Okay.
No, no! My warbly form! It's so squishy!
And it's just going to slurp that direction. Nah, he's not gonna give you all the AOO. He's gonna stay there. And then Pebble, it is your turn.
Yeah. I will get to Sorsha. Can I grab her and get her to the surface? Do I have enough?
You can. It will provoke from him.
That's fine.
Okay.
Wonderful.
15 to hit. That might miss.
Miss.
Damn it!
Good job.
Yes.
Monk AC. Doing cool monk shit. So, it's difficult terrain for the web. You're half speed because you're swimming. So it's, God, this is awful math. You're gonna
There's
have,
just enough.
yeah. So it's 35 feet, half speed, 17 feet, call it that, for rough terrain. And then half speed at swimming would be 8 feet, roughly. So you'll have to dash to get both of you to break the surface. No, you wouldn't, because you were 10 feet away from him, so you're good. You could break the surface. You're not on the ground, but you're at the surface.
Okay, as long as I can get Sorsha to the surface to breathe,
Yes.
that's fine.
Yeah, you can
Okay.
see Saoirse is like limp and unconscious, but is breathing.
Okay.
And that was just your movement. You still have action, bonus action.
Because I want to go back down there, but I don't want Sorsha to drop.
Could you have attacked first? If that just cost
Stick
you
me in the
movement,
web.
could you have swung first and then swum up to Saoirse? Just to think about it that way, rather than going back down. You were already down there within 10 feet of him.
That's just
I'm
shove
sure-
me in the
I'm
web.
sure Matt would let you retcon
yeah. If
attacking
you-
before you move.
Yeah.
I honestly thought you were going to lift to breathing and then lay on hands or something to heal. That's what I thought you were doing.
Right. Oh, do I need to? Oh,
Yeah, she's at
His-
0.
She's at
0.
0.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm at 0. But at least
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
breathing.
That I didn't.
So she is
Okay, I
dying, but
couldn't
she
remember
can
if-
now regain hit points because she can breathe.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Then yeah. Never. I will use my lay on hands.
Okay.
I'll use 7.
Ooh. Boop, 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 boop. So Saoirse, you are
7?
at 7 HP.
I love it. This makes me happy. Not 70. That would be.
You take that
Use my
away.
action. Used my action, my movement.
You have bonus
Um,
action.
As you do the
You
lay
know
on
what? I can't do this.
Oh.
I can't do this. I'm gonna use my another point of key to step of the wind, take a breath, and move back down.
Ooh,
Jump
very
up the
cool.
wind!
So re-engage with the slimiest slime. Love it.
Mhm. Where's my key? Oh, there.
I'm sad because I didn't finish making these before I got hit points.
Oh,
Sorry.
dedication to the bit though. So great.
I don't get
Uh,
to see.
What I'll say is,
I can-
Pebble, as you do that, so bring Saoirse up to the surface and you do that lay on hands. Your lay on hands, it feels like the water that you're both swimming in, like, clarifies a little bit. It's cooler, it's cold to the touch, and you can see it, like, almost like seep into Saoirse, and some of that, like, mold plant growth that's across her, like, springs up and starts to unfold, like it's breathing in not just the air, but the water that you're pushing into her. And you feel just aquatic as you like feel that ki flow through you and turn, and there's that brief moment of like your astral arms like pushing off too, and it's a little blurred. It's hard to say if they were arms or tails at that point, but they just you just feel yourself pushed through the water down back deep, back into fighting with Takusi Staccato. Is that the end of your turn?
Alright. And that is all I can do. Yep.
Then we will find out what Mirik does on her turn next week. As you are engaged in combat in Semanawak. Delicious. I was really looking forward to doing the ridiculous voice. I did not think it would last the whole episode, but I'm very glad it did. By the way, it's not just me being a prick. Literally in the adventure, it says that in combat, it will detail in Ullman what it has in store for the characters and how hopeless their situation is. He's just the worst. He's absolutely the worst, and I love him.
This sucks.
Just this giant, weird
We love to
gaslighting
hate him.
slug fakes becoming a bridge and then lets you fall into a moat. I love it. Amazing. Great job, everybody. Did a little combat. Got slimy. There's all kinds of stuff happening. Web underwater. This is fantastic. I love everything that's happening.
We've
Thank
got to
you.
get a feel for the spell.
Yeah.
It's
Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Thank you for tuning in and following along. Make sure to go check out our sponsors, Into the AM. If you would like to fight creepy, weird void monsters from the pit of space in your cool spacesuit with a longsword, you too can have their new vintage tees for a low, low price, including the Tails discount code. Enter that and check out. You can also go check out all of our other sponsors. They're amazing. You can join our Patreon, where you can get to vote and decide what happens next in our tales. Thank you so much for joining us. Be good to yourselves, be good to each other, and until next time, are you ready for more tales?
Away!
Always.
Bye-bye, everybody. Always watching.
Oh.
Bye.